Hey everyone, this is the Crew Dog. Today I'm coming from you from the Crew Dog Doghouse. What I'm showing you today, okay, this is another in the unboxing of the LG305C from TracFone. I've had a lot of people writing in asking me to do another one because I'm always showing you what either it's already unboxed or I've already got it, halfway prepared. People are having problems getting this packaging out, and what is it like when it comes right out of the box. So here we go. When you get your TracFone, when you order it in, and I want to show you where I get mine from. Move a little bit here. I hope you can see that. I think you can. Get mine off of eBay. And right there. Now look at that price. Buy it now. $7.39 US dollar. Shipping charge free. And it's new. See? New. So people are always asking, where can you buy this thing from? I'm always seeing them for $30 and $40. There you go. Brand new. Okay. What we'll do first, okay, is this is the packaging that it comes as. If any of you have ever had a Net 10 phone before, this is how Net 10 always ship their phones. Net 10 and TracFone, they are together. Net 10 is the parent company. You got TracFone, you've got, there's so many of them that are out there, but they're all come from Net 10. TracFone is the type of a phone to where it's mainly in the calling plans, whereas this one originally did not have a calling plan. It only had you buy the time with a card. You bought it like in 20 minutes, 80 minutes, whatever it might have been, but you bought just the time. And when your time ran out, or the minutes ran out, you would renew it. So it was one of those pay-as-you-go type of a pay phone. All right. There is no bills. There is no activation charges. Nothing. They call them burner phones, I guess you could say too, because whatever. But anyway, okay. This opens up and it gives you to where you can. Now they have plans. You can choose your plan. You can activate your phone. You can refill your service, and it gives you all the different minute plans that you can do, how many they are. It gives you the prices right up front. Like you can get 60 minutes refill time card. You get this or triple minute time. So if you buy a time card for 60 minutes, triple that, you get 180 minutes. And international calling included. You can just dial international calls, and there's no extra charge. Retails for the price of the 60 minutes is $19.99. Average cost per month $6.67. All right, that's what they say. All right, now these are kind of hard to get out of the packaging. Let me show you how to do it. See, you can try and pull it out. It's not going to happen. So, easy way. And you're going to be losing your packaging this way. I'm going to put this down a little bit so you can see what's going on. Mr. Scissors. Cut. Cut. And voila. There you go. Okay. Put this down a little bit more. There we go, so we can see what's going on. Okay, this back part now separates. And in here, this is advertisement mainly. Sometimes they have a neat little calendar wrapped up in this stuff. Sometimes they don't. But let me just show you what's inside of here. Cut the plastic. And it gives you the benefits. Hello, hola, bonjour, hello, namaste. There's no calendar in this one. But they just kind of, walk you through it and talk you through it, whatever else. It's just the calling phones. This is your user's guide, owner's manual, services guide, whatever you want to call it. It comes in English and se habla español. What? Activation card. Right there. This is in Spanish. This is in English. I'm covering up the serial number. This walks you through the process of how to activate your new TracFone. Now, this right here, of course, everybody knows is for retail stores. You walk through the door without paying for it, without this being deactivated. It sets off those do-do-do-do things. Easy way to do this again, Mr. Scissors. We're going to cut on the top part. I hope you can see this too. Okay. That's cut. Separate and pull. If you didn't see that, which you probably didn't, I'll do it again. One thing that I started doing these videos for, a couple of years ago, was I was always upset to the point, as I came onto YouTube to do the watch reviews and whatever else, and you have these kids in there it's always kids. They're moving it around. See this? I used to hate that. And here I am now. Okay, now I'm doing the same thing, but that was just to show you. Anyway, you cut off that top part with your scissors. That's the tab right there. Cut that off. Reach inside, grab this top part, and just rip it. Rip. Here's your phone. As you saw, the phone pops out by itself. There's nothing really holding it in there. Okay? Now, if you've ever bought these things before, and if there's a remanufactured, a rebuilt, whatever you want to call it, there's usually a little strip of tape, cellophane tape, over the back battery part, and it says warning. And it says to charge your battery for at least 8 hours before using. That was a signal, okay, but that battery, or that phone, was a remanufactured, used phone. This one's brand new. Okay, we can look on the inside of here, and I hope that zooms in. But you're able to see the manufacture date. And right here, it's down in this part right here. 0514, May of 2014. Now, I'm making this video in May of 2015, so this phone has been hanging around in this packaging for a year. Okay, now we're going to take off, this is a protectant right here that protects the screen. I'm going to leave that on there while we're messing around with it still. In the packaging, you get one each Mr. Battery. This is what you plug in the USB for. This is per the battery charger. It plugs into the wall. And I'll pull this out of the packaging and I'll show you how it works. USB cable, charging cable. This is the backing plate that goes onto the phone after you put the battery in. And all you got left now is the plastic casing. And it's got these anti-theft things in it. There's two of them there. Okay. Alright. Throw it away. Now we're going to put this thing together. So here's your phone. Notice on the phone, as always is on these TracFones, I need a pointer. There we go. Right up in here are the brass tabs that the battery will go on to. This little white thing here is a water damage indicator. This will change colors if it gets water on it. This is a manufacturing tag. Right here, okay, is where the SD card, micro SD card goes into, storage card. This particular phone already comes one with it. It pulls out like that. A 4 gigabyte micro SD card, and it comes with the phone. That doesn't happen very often when you buy a TracFone, but this one's already got it in there. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to now take the battery out of the plastic casing. Now, remember, this thing was manufactured in May of 2014, so we have to assume this battery's been in there for a year as well. So what we're going to do is just see how the tabs are right there, the brass contacts, and it just slides in and pushes down. It's flush. And when you do that, power comes on. Now we're going to take the battery backing plate. This one just goes over. So you have your orifice where the pickup for the camera is at. It just pushes on. This one's got that talking thing on it. I don't like the talking thing. It's loud. Okay, now this comes off, and there you go. Okay, this is the phone. See where it says on the bottom? Activation required. That's a pretty good clue to you. Now this one's got 5 home screens. You can tell where you're at from up on top here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you just slide it. Now notice when you slide it, that marker up on top, the white indicator, it moves. 2, 3, 4, 5. And it goes back again to the beginning. It doesn't just get stuck. Okay. Up on top here, this is your signal indicator. 1X means it's partial signal. This right here means it's a little micro SD card that when you do things, the storage point is for that SD card. So it's going to be stored on the SD card. This right here is like the locator device. So if you have the location turned on, it'd be like two little ding ding lines on top. This sends out to the signal, so if you're out anywhere, somebody can track you. This right here indicates that the ringtone, that when the phone rings, you're going to get music on it. You can change that by just taking it down. And go back up again. Alarm only. Okay. You can also turn it so that when the phone rings, it'll also vibrate. Capacitive screen. So we have to use a capacitive. It's got a rubber tip on it. You can buy these on eBay for a packaging, well, like a dozen of them for like $2 or $3. Always get the ones that have free shipping. like I do. Alright, so that's the unpackaging and the unboxing of the actual LG305 phone, right out of the package, right out of the box. And notice your battery strength is up on top here. There's little green lines right here. Now, if we say it again, we have to assume the battery's been in there for a year, and look, it's still got a full charge on it. Not bad. Okay. This is the wall charger adapter for the USB that turns into a charging cable. And I told you that I would show you this later on. Well, guess what? It's later on. Wow, that's ripping in there pretty good. So we'll use Mr. Scissors again. There we go. And that just pushes out, pulls out. Right there on the top part there is where the USB cable plugs into it. This is your USB cable, and it acts as a charger too. Okay. Pretty long cable. It's about maybe, I don't know, 2.5 feet. Take your USB port, plug it in. Now you've got, plug it into the wall. On the bottom, a little port right there. You take your USB cable, plug it in. Now, it's plugged into the wall, it would now start charging. So that's how you charge it. You can plug this into your computer by just putting this thing into a USB port on your computer. Okay, and I will do this in a later video to show how it works. So this was just the unboxing. That is the TracFone LG305C. In the later episodes, I'm going to be showing you how the LG305, I'm going to do an actual activation. I'll do that. I'm going to put on a screen protector. I'll do that. And I'm going to go walking through how the phone works. I'll do that. So, for right now, this is the Crew Dog saying thank you very much for watching. Crew Dog. Ow!